Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. So we're going to just be doing a short little live stream this morning, just kind of talk about some things going on in crypto and kind of see what the market's doing and talk about some of the plans for Bitcoin tips here over the next few weeks. So, as always, if you are new here, basically the way these streams work is if you have something you'd like to hear or talk about, definitely leave a live chat. And so far in the past, we've been able to talk about everybody's questions, comments, curiosities, whatever they're wondering about crypto or technology overall. So, definitely, if you have anything you want to talk about in this stream or something that you just like to see more of on the channel, definitely let me know in the live chat. I definitely like to see what you guys want to see more of here on the channel. So basically just kind of taking a look here at the CoinMarketCap heat map here on Coin360. We can see Bitcoin's actually in the green, which is a nice sight to see. We've seen a lot of red over the last few days, few weeks here, just because so many things have been uncertain with things going on in the world right now, which, nothing we can do about it, but it's nice to see Bitcoin up at least a little bit, right around $49,500, so still down from where it was, but, not the end of the world, so definitely still nice to see that kind of coming back up. Ethereum down about 1.2%, around just over $4,000, which again, it's not the worst, but of course we have seen higher. I think we just got to wait this out, and I think crypto will recover in the long run. But really, it looks like a lot of coins are down right around the 1 to 3 to 4% range. Solana's down 1.5%, AVAX is down 1.81%, BNB 0.39%, XRP 2%. So everything's kind of down just a little bit, but, with Bitcoin being in the green, I think we will kind of start to see things, be pulled up by that. Low Roller, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so, we've got these, still in the red, but I think in the next few days and few weeks, if Bitcoin continues to, go up even just a little bit and slowly, we will start to see it, the rest of the markets come up. And Low Roller, you said Dogecoin's been holding right around 16 cents, and I have seen that, which is really nice. I think that 16-cent is going to be their, that support level here. You can see it kind of did drop down towards the 15-cent range here. Let's see. Yeah, so 15-ish cents, and then, up to 17. It's been between 15 and 17 cents for the last few days, so it is nice to see, the Dogecoin is kind of holding that sideways trading volume, which, that, in my opinion, is better than, it going down. I'd rather see it go sideways, because at least you're not losing money. Of course we want to see it go up, but if I had to choose anything, the stability of just kind of going sideways is a really good sign, at least from what I've seen. So, Low Roller, you asked, am I using fund tokens to stake on free Bitcoin? At this time, I am not. I did look into getting some, but they were, in my opinion, they seemed a little expensive for what you were getting. I'll have to look at it again. I haven't looked in a while, but I guess I didn't really see a huge benefit when they first came out. I haven't looked since then, so I'll have to look at those again. But as of right now, I am not. And Freedom Prospector, nice to see you here. It's nice to see some familiar names in the chat. And again, we've got 4 people here, so if you're new, please feel free to leave a live chat. We've been able to answer everybody's questions in the past. So thanks everyone for stopping in. Please consider hitting that like button to help out the stream. But Freedom Prospector said, I hope it crashes 50% and trades sideways for a year so we can fill our bags full. Yeah, I would say be careful what you ask for. I would rather see it stay right around here than see it crash more, just because with how everything is and how volatile crypto is, if a lot of coins start falling, at a point of 50%, that's going to create a lot of concern and, uncertainty in the crypto markets, and that could really negatively affect a lot of things. If Dogecoin starts falling that much, while Dogecoin doesn't have a huge pull over the whole crypto network, it could create a lot of uncertainty because it is so well known now, and we could see lots of big falls. If Dogecoin loses 50%, Bitcoin might be losing 25, 30 to 40%. So, I personally will have to disagree with that. I would it would be nice to see it fall, but then again, if you see Dogecoin fall over the course of, a week, 50%, are you still going to want to invest? Because what means it's going to stop at 50%? So, maybe another 5 to 10% I could see, but, 50% is quite a bit. So, but, it is always, something to think about. And I think if it did fall, a lot of people would try and buy in a little bit in hopes that it would go back up. Low roller, you said fun token is only 1 cent per coin. I believe the fun tokens can reach $1 per coin. So, yeah, like I said, I'll have to look into it a little bit more here. Let me pull up free Bitcoin just because I'm in a private window. I gotta do this so it has me signed in. Let's see here. So, let's see where the fun tokens are. I thought there was a way. I think it's in premium here. So let's see, fund savings, 25% APY, and 2,500. Let's see here. So, yeah, minimum is 2,500, and that gets you, no cash back, no interest increase until I think you have to hold it for a certain amount of days. So it looks like they have changed it around a little bit since I last saw this here, but even just going up to 5,000. You're spending quite a bit there, I think, for what it was worth. There was a way to see how much you can buy, sell. Oh, here it is. So buy 2,500. So that's going to come to this. So, okay, so lock fund with a 25%. So you would be earning. So let's go to Preve here, just kind of take a look at what this is going to cost. $32 to get in. So I guess it's not quite as bad as I remembered, but I'll have to look into it a little bit more, off the stream, maybe do a video on it, just because I don't know a ton about it, and obviously, it does look like you can get a decent amount of, perks and stuff here on the site. I just haven't looked at it a ton since they originally came out, so still something good to look into, though. And then Freedom Prospector said, I don't look at price, I look at coins, and Satoshi Totals never look at the price. And that's a good way to look at it, but, again, at some point, I think everybody's goal here in crypto is to make a lot of money or make, decent amount of money. So, it really depends on what your personal goal is with cryptocurrency. Do you want to just build up and hold as much of the crypto in whatever coins you want as possible? Then that's a great way to look at it. But again, at some point, a lot of people are going to say, well, I have 200,000 Dogecoin, I have a Bitcoin, I have 10 Ethereum. My crypto portfolio is looking great, but maybe I spent $50,000 getting all of this. Well, now I want to pull that out, and again, that's gonna look at the price, and while you say you might not look at the price, I think a lot of people do, and that could create a lot of uncertainty in the crypto world, and realistically, there's only so much money you can continue to throw at cryptocurrency as it's going down before you got to stop and say, is this smart to be doing? And again, if you're looking at just claiming from faucets and stuff, then yes, as crypto goes down, that is the best way to earn more, because the faucets are technically paying you more cryptocurrency. But if you're just straight up investing or mining or something like that, at some point you do have to look at the price. But I do agree that not always looking at prices is a good way to go about it. And Kenshaw, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. It's nice to see some familiar names. But yeah, so you said, been a while since I commented about Bitcoin price attempting to hit 67,000 but failed 3 times. I expect a test of 50,000, fail to move down to 32K. Well, I mean, it could happen. I don't know if it will, I guess. I think it's definitely possible. We have seen it happen. We're right around the 49,000 mark here. We've been kind of trending around this area for the last couple days, which, is not horrible, but of course I'd, like to see it. We did fall down here. Let's see, 49, 5,000, 40... that was 42,000, I think, or 48,200, my bad. So, it's kind of all over the place. We'll have to kind of wait and see what happens with it. It's hard to say. I feel like it's kind of unlikely that it could drop to 32,000, but I think there is a good possibility of it. So, hopefully, you're wrong, and we kind of trade sideways here around this 50,000 mark, because like I said a minute ago, I'd rather see it going sideways at a stable price than dropping 20%, jumping up 15%, dropping another 20, and all over the place. That creates a lot of uncertainty in the market and can scare a lot of people away, so and that negatively affects the price in the long run. So low roller, you said you just need 500 tokens to stake only, so I'll have to yeah, like I said, I'll look into that a little bit more later today. But Ken Chun said Fibonacci is saying 45% retracement so far. If this fib goes to 80% standard retracement, that's 32 to 27K. For us, a good time to buy. That's interesting. It's nice that you've kind of got some of the strategies of looking at the charts and all that to back that up. Again, if Bitcoin does fall, nothing we can do about it. Of course, I think we'd all like to see it stay right around where it's at or go up. But again, like we were just saying, claim from faucets, do surveys, do, online work, kind of like I talked about on the 3 ways to earn cryptocurrency. There are freelance sites out there that allow you to accept crypto if you have a skill that can be performed, remotely for people who need that, like, video editing, photo editing, music production, stuff like that. That's just a few things that popped into my head. There's a ton of other things out there. You could do script writing if you're really good at writing or something like that. Test question writing, you might be able to find things like that in crypto that pay you. So stuff like that. The more crypto that you can collect when it's low just means you're going to be doing better when it does eventually go back up. Now, something that I'm a little concerned about is, as Bitcoin continues to, go back down, whether it stays here or, like Ken Sean's saying, goes back down to 27 to 32,000 or lower, is that, though, going to be the beginning of, quote-unquote bear market? Because, this bull market that we've seen with the Bitcoin halving has been going on for a long time here. And some people argue that it's still over, or that it is over already, or that it's still going on. But I think, we might not see another huge run in crypto like we saw this year until I think it's 2023 when Bitcoin halves again. It might be 2024, I'm not sure. But, when Bitcoin halves again, I think that's going to be our next run when we see a big crypto pump again. I could be wrong, but I'm starting to think, maybe we're not going to see such a big run again here. And I could be wrong. I still believed, through most of this year that we would have $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. But today's December 12th, and we're running out of days. It's not impossible, but I think it's becoming more and more unlikely with every single day that passes. So, who knows? Freedom Prospector said, be like laser eyes. Michael Saylor, it's 10 years out. So, yeah, I mean, again, that's a great way to look at it. There's just, some things you got to look at. I think that's a great way to look at parts of cryptocurrency. But again, depending on what you're doing and how you're getting your crypto, and if you're investing and stuff, there's a point where people do have to look at pulling some money out to either recoup investments or just say, hey, I took a risk, it paid off, I'm going to take some profit, and that's, nothing wrong with that. So, Low Roller, you said take online surveys and use PayPal money to buy crypto too. And yeah, that's kind of what I was just saying there. There's tons of different surveys and stuff like that that'll pay you in PayPal or Venmo or Cash App or something like that you can then take that money and go purchase Bitcoin or, Ethereum or whatever, and then, convert that over to whatever cryptos you want from there. That's a great way to get more crypto as well. And then Low Roller, you said 4-year cycle is not the same. Crypto should be 150K right now. And, that's, it's not set in stone that that's what's going to happen. But, I do think that just kind of how we've seen things, there is a possibility that we won't see a huge run until the next halving, which is part of that 4-year cycle. And again, that's just my thoughts right now. I could be 100% wrong. We could see a huge pump tonight. So, I definitely hope that I'm wrong, but unfortunately, that's kind of just the feeling that I've had over the last, couple weeks looking at crypto. So, it's all over the place. You kind of got to see what we have coming and all of that. So, Ken Chun, you said, yes, claim from faucets. The interesting thing is the dollar became strong before Cyber Monday and Thanksgiving Super Tuesday. Dollars conversion from fiat to crypto to spend in malls and gifts. yeah, that's a a really good thing to look at, as well as just kind of what's going on in the traditional economy. Looking at stocks and just inflation and spending around regular things, just groceries, gifts, technology for, Cyber Monday and Black Friday and stuff like that. So, I didn't pay too close of attention from that, but that's still a really interesting point. So, Freedom, you said the stock to flow charts are spot on, having an institutional money flowing in 2022, next having BTC rockets. And, that's pretty much what we saw. Kind of looking back, I've been in cryptocurrency for two halvings now. The first one was right around 2017, and that's when Bitcoin, of course, went from, a few $1,000s up to 20,000, and everybody was like, oh my goodness, this is insane. We never thought that this weird, internet currency would ever be anything. And then it kind of fell back down. And then here we are in the beginning of 2020, or I'm sorry, we're in 2021 now. We saw a very similar thing after the halving in 2020. It didn't took a minute to get going here, and then it really took off. So, I think that's a pattern that we have to take into account when looking at it. And like Low Roller said, it's not exactly word for word, this is what is going to happen, but I think it's definitely something we have to consider when looking at price predictions now. So, those are the two that I've been in, and I've heard, I haven't really looked at the charts and everything, but I've heard that that's kind of been a pattern in Bitcoin's history overall. So, it's still something to think about. But Kenshin said dollar strength and device and medical stocks, the meta community stocks rise versus Bitcoin. It's fear and greed for Christmas. So, yeah, I think the metaverse is something that is going to really positively impact cryptocurrency as a whole. I've kind of done a little bit of research on the metaverse, and I'd love to do some videos on it. But to me, it's really confusing still. I don't know a ton about it. I've done a few videos on NFTs, how to, start selling NFTs and stuff like that with, OpenSea. I did a video on that, and I did a video a while back on Axie Infinity or Axis Infinity, whatever it's called. I don't really know a ton about it, and I would like to learn a little bit more about the metaverse and, like the selling the real estate in the metaverse and all of that. But down the road, I guess I'll have to try and do some videos on it. But one of the things I did want to mention in the stream today is that I will be going on a trip here at the end of December. So what I'm going to be doing here on the channel, I do want to continue to upload videos, so I'm going to be scheduling some videos out. So there won't be any live streams for the next few weeks. I just wanted to let everybody know that. But you will continue to see a video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to do my best to keep all of the content, relevant and all of that. It's not going to be so much live crypto news updates, but more just kind of tutorials on what's going on in the crypto space, some new technologies, how to avoid certain scams and stuff like that. So that's something that's just coming up. I did want to mention it here. Also, when we're on this topic, before we get back to the chats here, I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody. We are getting really close to 4,000 subscribers. I believe we're right around 3,975 right now, so we're about 25 subscribers off. But I do know that I won't be able to do any live streams later this week, so I did want to take, this live stream today and just say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and has, supported the channel over the last, probably 10 months. So we are coming up on 1 year of having this Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel recreated, so I will definitely be doing some streams as we get closer to that. But thank you if you guys have been here, just for this channel or for the, the old channel. However long you've been here, thank you so much. It does mean a lot, and I'm really, thankful that we were able to make as much progress in such a short amount of time as we did here on the channel. So thank you so much. It really does help out the channel when you subscribe and share and hit the like button and all of that. So thank you so much for that, and we just continue to try and put out the best content, and that's why I think these streams are so important, to kind of see what you guys want to see on the channel. Like I've said before, I can take a look at what's popular in Google search trends and stuff like that and make videos based off that, but that doesn't mean you guys are always interested in it. So thank you, and here's to the next few months, and then year number 2. So thanks for all the subscribers and all of that. So Freedom Prospect, you said all markets are manipulated, even crypto, and that is very true. You know, you got to think about that overall. So, unfortunately, that is very true. So, Low Roller, I have not played Gala games yet. I'll have to look into that. I'm not actually familiar with that one. And then Freedom, you said, kicking things, but you said peace, man, and keep safe. Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. And, you know, I do hope you enjoy the videos and stuff like that here on the channel. And Ken-chan, you said, I encourage you to try Clubhouse for a podcast-type presentation. See you in the Discord, guys. Yeah. All right, nice seeing you here, Ken-chan. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'll have to look into Clubhouse. You know, I did have an idea to start kind of a podcast-type thing here on the channel. I did record the first episode with a friend of mine, but I never really launched it and got it going, just because I wasn't really sure how it was going to go over. So, you know, overall, you know, I think that would be kind of interesting. I'll have to look into it because I've heard a little bit about Clubhouse. I've never really looked into it, so I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I'll have to give it a look and see, you know, how it goes, because unfortunately the Discord is kind of quiet. You know, there isn't much going on. You know, if you guys do want to join, the link is always in the descriptions of the videos here. We have the Discord. You can see, you know, we've got some, you know, okay, this person advertising here, but there isn't a ton of activity, but we do have, you know, 2,700 people in the Discord. There's, you know, faucet owners here, ClicksCoin owners here. There's a couple other faucet owners, but, you know, we've got a couple different channels, you know, scams. If you see scams out here, you kind of share and help everybody out. There's a place where you can share your links if you're trying to get referrals. You know, got questions out here, stuff like that. So, you know, if you are interested in joining the Discord, check it out. It is, you know, a good community. It's just a little bit quiet right now. So, you know, unfortunately, I don't really know how to make it more active, but, you know, we are over there. And if you do have questions, you know, always feel free to, you know, at Bitcoin Tips in the Discord server there. And I usually can respond, you know, at least by the end of the day. So, Ken-chan, you said I have a talent for Clubhouse. I'll have to look into it because I'm not too familiar with Clubhouse. I'll pull it up on another tab here so I remember to look at it, you know, once the stream is over. So, but, all right. Well, I think, like I said at the beginning here, this was just going to be a short stream. I've got a lot of things to work on today, as well as, you know, trying to get some of those videos recorded and scheduled for later this month. But thank you again to everybody who has subscribed and supported the channel here. We are getting close, like I said, to that 4,000 subscriber mark. You know, I guess I didn't really have a goal in mind for, you know, 1 year. I think if we could get another 1,000 subscribers in the next 2-ish months, I think that would be absolutely amazing. That would get us to 5,000 subscribers in just about a year. So if you do like the channel, please consider sharing it with your friends, family, and other crypto places around. And, you know, the more people we can get into the community, the bigger it will be, the more people learn about crypto, and really, you know, the more these videos get out to new people, that just helps out crypto in both prices as well as credibility and adoption mainstream. So thank you so much, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I hope to see you in the next video.